W7 Live. Welcome to Game Day live from the U, Arrowhead High School. Today's non-conference matchup between the DSHA Dashers and the Arrowhead Warhawks. Gary Whipperman, W7, along with my good buddy, Coach Ron Kavinsky. Coach, welcome to the broadcast tonight. Glad to have you here, and should be an interesting game today.
It should be a really good game. These are two of the top 10 teams in the state, and there are ratifications in this game for seeding in the state tournament because they're in the same section.
You know, that's a really good point. A lot of people don't think about that. You know, in like the non-conference games, in that they're still important because they go a long ways in determining seedings. Now, I think high school girls basketball this year is actually moving to computerized seeding instead of the old school. Everybody gets in a room and states their case, which I could not be in more favor of doing away with that system. That's long overdue until that goes away.
Right, I agree, and it is. You're right about the computers doing it.
So we get the computers doing it. We get a three-point shot or a shot clock. Then I think we're in really good shape for girls basketball. That's the other thing that needs to get fixed. We got to get a shot clock. I'm not saying 24 seconds. We'll talk about this, but 45 seconds is plenty good. So that's my. I'm already on the soapbox, Coach. We haven't even started yet.
No, go ahead.
These teams coming in tonight, 6-2 for DSHA, 6-3 for Arrowhead. Both teams obviously play good competition, and DSHA wins including McWanago, Menominee Falls, West Dallas, Hale, Brookfield East, and Wauwatosa West. Losses to Brookfield Central and Germantown. So I would say, to me, DSHA is right where they should be. They've won the games that I think that they should have won, and maybe they should have beat Brookfield Central, but BC played pretty darn good that night, and Germantown is really playing, as you know, fantastic. So I think DSHA is right where they should be. Is that fair to say?
No, it is. I mean, they are as talented as Germantown, except they don't have KK.
Yeah.
But they have everything else. Arrowhead has the inside game with Harper, and what impressed me with Arrowhead when we saw them play Germantown is their guards handle Arrowhead's guards handle Germantown's pressure for most of the game.
Yeah, you guys did that game. So Arrowhead's played both. Well, actually, we'll have played both after today, DS and Germantown. So should be an interesting one. Players to watch. So first and foremost, Alexa Jarecki not here, not dressed for today's game. So she's leading scorer, 17 points a game, not in the lineup. That's huge for DSHA.
Not only that, Gary, she is the best post defensive player they got. So that means Mia Jensen or Tim will have to cover her, and Jensen's going to give up 5-6 inches to Harper, and Tim is a freshman playing against, I think Harper's a junior.
Talk to me about Allie Tim, Coach. What do you like about her? A freshman coming in, having a really great breakout season, and a lot of upside with that kid.
I saw Allie when I was coaching at DS. I went to a lot of grade school games and saw Ellie play. She's the real deal. Yeah. I mean, I was telling Ed yesterday, in my time at DS, the three best players, obviously Enrique, Taylor Groves, and I think Allie Tim is going to be the third player.
Wow.
So she's got great upside, and she had a great grade school coach in Mike Kelly, and he also coached her in AAU with Impact.
Is that the Mike Kelly?
That is the Mike Kelly. And if you watch his kids that are now freshmen in high school.
Well, I watched his daughter play a couple weeks ago. She looked pretty darn good to me. She's a freshman.
Correct. And he does a really good job. And Allie Tim is what, 5'9", 5'10"?
Yeah.
Can shoot the three, take the ball to the basket. She can defend. So she's the real deal.
Should be a good one. We're about 1:45 in National Anthem starting lineups. All those things you've come to know and love from your friends at W7. By the way, Caitlin Harper in the house from Arrowhead. Now at California Baptist, Caitlin's going to come up and be our halftime guest coach. How's that for a win?
That's a big win.
So we're getting Big Harp up here for half. Hey, Mike Ellis, if you're around watching today, give me a buzz, which I want to talk to you a little bit. So look for Caitlin at halftime. We are 1:20 away from kicking this thing up. And one last thing, we can't forget this. Coach Brian Hendricks is mic'd up live on W7. God help us.
Yes. That'll be a good thing, because Henderson's a good coach.
Amelia helping us out of the big cam, and Ed Schwab in the house of the stats. I'm telling you, wait till you guys hear the stats. We're going to come roaring down on you guys during this game. You're going to be loving it. He captures everything and feeds it to us all throughout the game. It's going to be awesome. Coach G, I'm telling you, you're going to be spoiled rotten by the end of this game when you see what Ed does with these stats.
Can't wait to see it.
Time for a break, and then we'll get started. National Anthem starting lineups. Here we go. You're watching W7. So we have some audio.
Yeah. So I'll tell Ed we have to take
Good afternoon, and welcome to Arrowhead High School for today's matchup between the 6-2 DSHA Dashers and our very own 6-3 Arrowhead Warhawks. We remind you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom, and that lessons are best learned when respect is shown to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. At this time, please stand, face the flag, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, let's meet the starting lineups, starting for DSHA. Number 3, our 5'5" sophomore guard, Ashley Jones. Number 11, a 5'10" senior guard, Mia Jensen. Number 13, a 5'8" senior guard, Lauren DeStefanis. Number 22, a 5'10" freshman forward, Allison Tim. And number 25, a 5'7" senior guard, Emily Capper. The Dashers are coached by head coach Brian Hendricks in his third year, and assisted by Shirley Kaczynski and Colonel Barnett. And now, let's meet our very own Arrowhead Warhawks. A 5'7" junior guard, number 4, Brad Hansen. A 5'4" senior guard, number 10, Danielle Schleicher. A 5'9" senior guard, number 15, Phoebe Brenzel. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 24, Bella Sam. And a 6'2" junior post, number 34, Elena Harper. Arrowhead is coached by head coach Rick Reed in his 9th year, and assisted by Vince Peterson, Cheryl Baumgartner, Allie May, Carrie Sable, and Molly Roman.
Brian Savior, Reporting Angels will start the game with a throw-in at half court. Go ahead, starting in a 3-2 zone. The Dashers are not pressing anymore. They're trying to press off.
No score, 17:47 to go first half, just underway. We'll score it up for y'all here in just a couple of minutes. Arrowhead in white, DSHA in red. And I'm gonna fix my mic or my camera here. This may mess Amelia up a little bit until she gets used to it, but you guys are watching from outer space, and that's no good. This isn't the NFHS. Shots fired early.
Nothing wrong with
Not just a warning shot across the bow, into the deflection on the front. And a foul.
No score. Coach, you're doing a good job here. Let me get the scoreboard up and take it away.
Okay.
Fouls on Arrowhead's number 4, Glenn Hansen. That's her
Now come on, Coach.
Hanson with a foul for the Arrowhead. LD taking the ball out of bounds. Abby Jones bringing it up.
Our viewers are used to a certain level of excitement and activity, so.
Exactly. A more analytical play. Oh, nice pass by Jensen. DS is in the traditional run and jump. Just doing it well. Oop, turnover. The Dashers will be bringing the ball up. Capper taking it out.
See, I can take the rest of the day off now.
Oh, there you go. Abby Jones with the ball.
Here we go. Scoreboard is live. Let me actually I'm gonna move it underneath. I kind of bounce back and forth with it up and down, so we're gonna go underneath for this one.
Jones, nice job. Capper, Jones with a 3.
There we go. Scoreboard is up 2-0. DSHA is 16:40 to go first half. Gary Whipperman and Ron Gavinsky, along with Ed Swab, live from the U. Nice little full court pressure here by DS coach to start.
Yep. That's kind of their calling card now for the Dashers.
They like to run, don't they?
They do.
3-point shot hit the side of the backboard and no good. I gotta get my old man glasses. That's too far of a look for me, coach.
I have mine on already.
I gotta go get mine.
Jensen did a nice block out on Harper down on the other side of the court.
Well, it's been well documented my feelings about Mia Jensen. There's not much of a better kid I know of than that.
And you're absolutely right about that. And she is a competitor.
Yeah. We'll see you DSHA in softball this year as well. Nice give, shot, no good.
Arrowhead's not scared to push the ball either.
Well, so we'll see how this happens, how this comes along, coach. But, my thought is, why not dump it into Elena Harper every time until they stop you?
I agree.
Because, number one, she's ahead over everybody. You don't have Jarecki. So inside, you're battling Tim and who else? Jensen. Harper should win that 9 times out of 10.
Correct. And that would be the success for Arrowhead. Because if the guards can handle the pressure, which I think they can, because they handle it pretty good against Germantown, Harper is a difference maker.
Harp hits them both 2-2. $15:25 to go first half, tied at 2. Nice give, Jensen from Kepper, no good. Harp on the rebound. Get ready to hear that a lot tonight.
Yeah, I think the last time we had Arrowhead, she had like 20-some rebounds.
Yeah, she's a beast. Her sister Caitlin is going to be our halftime guest, and she's at California Baptist. That's where Jalen Atkins going next year, and as well as Mia Burrell from Marshall, now Madison Memorial.
Oh wow!
So they're racking up kids from our neck of the woods out there. I don't know who's coaching out there, but somebody knows Wisconsin basketball. Capper in the leg hole almost carried it.
Yep.
Got Harp on her. Tough to do anything to that. It's going to be a 3-second violation on Capper.
3-second violation.
And California Baptist is in a beautiful area in California, Riverside.
Yeah, Lou With was out there also from Arrowhead at California Baptist. I think Lou transferred back to the Midwest. I'm not sure. Her parents probably watch it. They watch a lot of our stuff. So last I checked, Lou was at California Baptist, but I thought I heard she was transferring back. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to be Arrowhead ball.
There could be a lot of threes in this game. Gary, DS has.
Hang on. There you go.
There we go. Arrowhead has shot or made 64, and DS has made 73. So that's a lot of threes.
Yes. Kennedy Holmes on the rebound. 2-2. 4 minutes in, only 4 points. You know, all this talk about these high potent offenses, waiting to see it. Allie Tim to Kennedy Holmes at the wing, down in the corner, Capper. Capper back to Tim. Tim will take the three. No good. Good box out by Hart. That's a really, really good. Those are things, Coach, that never show up in a stat sheet, but they're so valuable. And Hart was right on her.
Right. What impressed me with Arrowhead when they played Germantown in their zone, they're doing the same thing against DS. They're extending their wings out to cover the three-point shooters, and Harper's just taking care of everything inside.
Look for Phoebe Frenzel from the outside here. I haven't seen her load up yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, she's a really good player.
Yes, she is. 13:51 to go. I call her mom the crazy mom, crazy basketball mom. And so Ann texted me. She's like, "What's this crazy basketball mom stuff?" I'm like, "Ann, that's like the highest compliment we give. That's as good as it gets."
Exactly.
We love our crazy basketball moms. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
Frenzel for 2. Right on cue, Phoebes.
Step over the line.
Coach, you just cannot have those things. I mean, they're just maddening.
Correct.
You only get so many possessions, and you don't want to give one away on something like that.
Right, on a mental play. That's what that is.
4-2, 13:40 to go first half. So those of you who probably know, Coach Kavinsky was on the DSHA staff for a number of years, so knows all these kids from DS and the Arrowhead kids too, for that matter, really, really well, coaching at the youth level for the DASH program and leading that program. So, Coach, really appreciate all your wisdom on the DSHA players tonight. Glad having you here.
Well, thank you. I spent a lot of time there, and it was fun.
Kennedy running jump shot, no good, out of bounds. DSHA went off 24. That's Bella Sams. Bella's one of our buddies too.
That is so cool.
Love these kids. They're great kids. They really are. And you know, I get a little frustrated here as well. So they just pump kids out. You know what? These kids work their tails off.
Well, exactly.
They don't just come out of the womb and know how to play basketball and go to Arrowhead. That's not how it works.
No. And
Three-pointer short.
Nice
LD on the heat check.
Yeah. Angela Rodriguez said it perfect when you asked her about Oak Creek. I mean, you're expected to play hard and win.
Yeah.
And Arrowhead, DS,
Yep.
they're like that. I mean, their programs have been around forever.
Boy, did we have a great time at Oak Creek this week. So much fun. Coach Lutnick was fantastic. Scott Holler was fantastic. A-Rod coming in. Brandy Johnston coming in. We had Alyssa Nims from CMH on the broadcast. Aaron Rosenkrantz from Brookfield Central. I mean, it was a star-studded week, Coach. I'm telling you, it's as good as it gets.
Well, yeah, and that says a lot about you, Gary, that those people want to come. Foul on LD.
First on DeStefanis. We had LD mic'd up for volleyball this fall for a match. She loved it. She loved it.
I can believe that. She's a great kid.
She definitely is. Phoebe Frenzel at the line. First one in a good. Phoebe's 83.3% from the line so far this season. 10 of 12. She'll get one more. Leads the team in free throw shooting percentage. Not a huge surprise there.
Arrowhead's 1 for 6 from the field, DSHA 1 for 8.
Arrowhead 1 for 6 from the field to start. DSHA 1 for 8. So nobody's burning up the nets yet. 6-2. Allie Tim for 2. 6-4.
She went right down the middle of the court.
The PA announcer is using the more formal Allison Tim. We just call her Allie.
Yeah, exactly.
12-22. She probably prefer Allie.
I think she does. Remembering seeing her in the DASH program. She's got great parents too.
She does, yes. 12:22 to go first half, 6-4 in favor of Arrowhead. You know, I think this pace fits Arrowhead better than it does DSHA, Coach.
You're right.
Oh, Kennedy got hit in the face.
Hit in the head. Oh, she's coming to the sideline.
Shot good. Bella Sams for 3. Timeout. Official timeout for Kennedy's injury. I wonder if she got the contact knocked loose or something.
Yeah, I don't know if she has contacts, and I know a lot about her, but I don't know if she's got contacts.
Well, we're in the huddle right now, so she's actually going to have a seat. Looks like she's okay. She's sitting right there. You guys should be able to see her. There she is. Kennedy Holmes, freshman. Another good one. Really good one.
She is. Their 2 freshmen are really good. Claire Curry in the game. Who's another player, a junior, that can shoot, take the ball to the basket. She was my best offensive player last year on the sophomore team.
9-4 Arrowhead. Big 3 by Bella Sams. 12:02 to go first half. Pass inside Capper, back out to Stephanis. Kick out. Curry! Well, she didn't waste any time, Coach.
No, she can light it up.
9-7. I got Harp wide open. Nope, that's not Harper. That's Who's that 20? Oh, that's Bergstrom or Erickson, Jenna Erickson. Blocked by Harp. You can't do that in there. I mean, that's just not going to work.
Exactly, and it's hard because that's the same thing Germantown tried to do. Like I said, Rick, the coach for Arrowhead, extends his 4 other players and leaves Harper take care of everything near the basket.
What a luxury that is, right?
Exactly. I mean, Harper's got to be, other than KDO's now in the game covering her. KDO is probably 5'10", 5'11", but not very physical, but athletic as heck.
Tell you what, Amelia is killing it on that camera up there. Just killing it.
Gotta love that.
Running jumper, got it. Bella Sams is feeling it to start the first half. 13-7. See, I'm falling behind on the scoreboard. So, as you guys know, the scoreboard is always a close approximation of the score. It's not always the exact score. We're going to be off a point or 2, but we generally catch up at some point. So, no worries.
Coach from Arrowhead shouldn't be able to wear red. Cap saw the red turn, passed it to Rick. Nobody from
that was strategic move by Coach Whitty.
It was.
That's no accident. He dug that red jacket out of the back of the closet, I guarantee you. I'm surprised there's enough yellow Arrowhead letters on it. Harp for 2, nope, the rebound. Kennedy Holmes, 10:36 to go first half, 13-7. Arrowhead by 6. Capper on the drive, pull up, nope. Boy, Harp is such an intimidating figure in there.
Oh, yes. She's a
Uh-oh. That had airmail on it. Return the sender. 10:22 to go first half, 13-7. Jensen back in. And Hansen comes in for Arrowhead. That's Greta Hansen. Greta had a really nice game the last Arrowhead game we did when they played Oak Creek here. Saturday, December 5th. She had a really nice game. A couple big threes in that game to help Arrowhead get the win over Oak Creek.
That's a quality win.
Yeah, it sure is. They proved that this week.
Oh, yeah.
Curry to Jensen back out again. Mia wants no part of that inside game on Harper. Kennedy Holmes for 2.
Mia Jensen won't mind banging her, but she doesn't want
She doesn't want the ball coming back at her.
Exactly.
13-9, 9:49 to go first half. Stolen. Interception by the Dashers. Here comes Capper. Got Holmes down the corner. Kennedy at the wing. Back to Cap. They really spread the floor, don't they, Coach?
They do, because of Harper.
Yeah.
And DS is doing the right thing. You get the ball in the middle. It's just, what do you do once you get it in the middle? Because you can't attack Harper.
13-9, 9:18 to go first half. Good entry pass into Harp and just foul. Nice entry pass by 24, Bella Sams. That was a really nice look by Bella. First on Jensen. Mia, 3-sport player, golf, volleyball, not volleyball, golf, basketball, and softball.
I loved when you did the DS Brooks Central game and you showed the picture of her and CJ. When
Yeah. Was that
that
nice?
was an
Yeah.
awesome picture.
Yeah.
And they still look the same.
Coach Hendricks sent those photos to me.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think Mia got them as part of our info requests that we asked for just from the kids before we come into a game, just to get background on them. Free throw in and good for Harp. It's 14-9. 5 points for Elena Harper. 9:01 to go first half. That's out of bounds. Gonna be dash the ball.
Abby Jones is a really good player. She's just got to play within herself. But she's a sophomore.
Gee, they're saying we need more volume on you and less on me. So that means you gotta talk louder, big boy.
Okay.
14-9, 8:48 to go. Hang on, I'll throw you some more juice.
Oh, there you go. Nice catch.
6 for French.
Okay, G, we loaded you up.
All right. Sounds good.
6 for Phoebe Frenzel. Thank you, Ryan Ellerbush. You're the man. Always looking out for us. Him and Larry Bold always got our backs. 16-9, 8:22 to go first half.
If you look at Arrowhead's zone defense, they extend to the shooters because they're not worried about the middle.
Jensen tried to get it inside to Stefan as LD knocked it right back out again. Rebound. Warhawks. Here comes Phoebe Frenzel. This is where she's dangerous.
Yes.
Nice look
pass.
to Harp. Kick out. Spinning around. Bella Sams. No.
Good ball movement there.
Boy, they're fun to watch, though, aren't they? Ooh, they move that ball around. They whip that thing around the perimeter.
They have what every high school team wants. Inside presence, people that can shoot from the outside, and attackers, slashers or attackers with the ball.
7:52 to go first half, 16-9. No timeouts yet by either team, coach, to start. Everybody wants to run here.
Right, and I'm surprised that they haven't utilized it.
No, that's Phoebe's too fast for that.
Yeah.
Frenzel in the front court. Oh, that's a travel. 3-pointer by Erickson, no good. Rebound, Allie Tim. Here come the Dashers. Like to see them convert here, get back in this thing. 16-9 early, 7:24 to go first half. Jensen, double team, nice bounce pass to LD. LD's got to finish that, coach. Got to have that basket.
Well, exactly.
Great pass by Mia.
That's the third or fourth 1-foot shot you
Yeah,
missed.
you
but
got to have those.
especially when you get a great pass.
And LD, nobody knows that better than LD. She knows she had to have that basket.
Correct.
7:03 to go first half. We're gonna put a limit on your corrects today, by the way. I got the correct-ometer out today. So when that thing goes red, you're in big trouble.
Oh, I've been trying. Timeout. Arrowhead. Coach is not happy.
Woody's fired. 30-second timeout. No, Coach, I want to say in all sincerity how much we appreciate you coming out and helping out and doing what you're doing for us, and just volunteering your time to help promote girls basketball and having your knowledge as part of what we do. It brings so much to us. So we're so appreciative of you and you being part of the W7 team.
I appreciate that. It's Gary, as I said with Ed and I, and we've talked about you. You do so much for the girls, and I mean, you work full time. You got a game almost every day. It's an honor to be part of W7, and I really mean that.
Well, thank you.
I enjoy myself.
I got a great support system at home, I'll tell you that. There's no doubt about that. 16-9, 7:01 to go first half. We won't get too sappy here. We'll get back to business here. Let's talk hoops.
Arrowhead's 5 for 14 from the field, DSHA 4 for 15.
Arrowhead 5 for 14 from the field, DSHA 4 for 15, courtesy Ed Swab. KDO, no.
6 rebounds for her.
6 rebounds already for Hart for the first half. 6:46 to go first half. And now timeout. We're off.
He's not looking happy right now.
Hey, we're going to take it with him. You are watching the one, the only W7 Live. Here's our buddy from Menominee Falls Golf.
Getting mic'd up, like, I got home on. I'm gonna be on the news, and I'm gonna be famous, you guys.
What is it, TJ?
It's on the green.
First one is Gary Cam. The second one is
Going left.
right behind.
Ooh, nice.
Beautiful view.
I should be able to find it. Ooh, that's really hot. My tummy's rumbling. We can still get a hole in 2.
Lauren Parker giving you a little entertainment there. Funny kid, Menominee Falls Golf.
Nice. That was a good.
16-9, good scoreboard back up for y'all. 6:20 to go first half, and that's going to be a travel.
Gary, you weren't there either. Lauren Parker is the manager for the girls' varsity team, basketball.
By the way, Lauren Parker is the student manager for the Menominee Falls girls varsity basketball team. LP and me are buddies. I'm telling you what, that kid is hilarious. She is one of the funniest kids I know. She really is. She's just hilarious. 16-9, 6:10 to go first half. Nice spin move by Tim. No good on the shot. Rebound, guess who? Elena Harper. Reminder, coming up halftime, Caitlin Harper will be in the house with a mic on and talking women's basketball. Don't miss it. She'll be coming up at the half.
That'll be exciting.
Shot, no good. Home putback, no good. Skip pass. Ashley Jones, number 3. Good pass in the middle. Tim blocked by Harp. She is something else. I'll tell you what.
Oh, exactly. She is. I mean, she makes their zone tough.
Whew. I mean, that thing's got teeth with her.
Exactly. And the Dashers are doing the right thing, getting the ball to the high post and going short corner, but Harper can cover both of
Second
those.
foul on KO.
Second foul on Katie O'Loughlin. We wouldn't call her KO because there's only one KO.
Uh-oh.
She knows who she is.
Oh, okay.
That's Kennedy Osterman from Pewaukee. Kennedy was our halftime guest last night via video chat. The audio was not the best, I'll say that, but the video looked pretty good. So we got more work to do, but KO was kind enough to join us for the half of the Pewaukee game. Oak Creek ended up winning that game in the Oak Creek Holiday Tournament, thanks to 3 big plays by 3 big seniors on that Oak Creek team. Jenna Wadinsky hit a huge 3, Sarah Kosler got a big rebound, and Janiyah Goner hit 2 big free throws to help Oak Creek get a 41-39 win over Pewaukee in the championship game of the Oak Creek Holiday Tournament.
And both of those teams, their programs traditionally are very well. That's a big win for Oak Creek.
It was. Coach H was so excited. His family posted that they were dancing at home watching it on the live stream. LD in the lane, no good. Gets her own rebound, kick out. Kennedy Holmes for 3. No. And foul on Greta Hansen.
I think
Lucknick, not Lucknick. It's just Lucknick.
I just call him Steve.
Steve.
I think he's one of the better coaches in the area. He's definitely, in my books, he's the number 1 coach. But people argue with that. But he's good.
Well, nobody makes better halftime adjustments than he does, I'll tell you that. I mean, he'll have me figured out by halftime.
Right, exactly.
16-9. Sam's running the floor and it's fouled. Is that 3 on LD? Just 2 on DeStefanis.
That is her second personal foul. Team 7.
I know I owe you guys a mic check on Coach Hendricks. I gotta make one more adjustment to his microphone, so you're gonna have to hold off on that. But we'll for sure have him for the second half. So I'm not doing the bait and switch on you guys. Hang with us. First free throw, no good by Erickson.
Nice block by Jensen.
Ellerbush says that Lucknick is his number 1 coach in Wisconsin too, girls coach. I would agree.
There you go.
There's a few number 1s, but I mean he's elite. He's an elite coach.
Exactly. It's like who's the best team in the state?
Right.
You
exactly.
know,
it's religion of politics, right?
Correct.
Correctometer's going off. It's in the yellow zone. You're okay, coach.
Oh. I did say it.
4:21 to go, first half.
Fouls on DSHA's number 25.
See, Coach Rowley lets that stuff slide. I don't.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Teams 8.
You're gonna be running back to Coach Rowley by the time this game's over,
Oh
Coach.
no, I'm enjoying myself right now.
16-9 for the free throw, in and good. That is number 20, Jenna Erickson.
Kaylin O'Brien in the game for LD.
If that last name sounds familiar, younger sister of the one and only Jaden O'Brien, our good buddy now in Notre Dame track. Boy, what an athlete.
Well, her mom and dad, I don't know where they still. Her dad played in the NFL, and mom never lost a track meet in her life.
Who's her dad? Kenny O'Brien for the Jets?
He played for the Bills. 4 teams in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah. And you would never know it. I mean,
Well,
her family is.
well, I wouldn't know it because it's boys and men's sports. I really have no idea.
Yeah.
What her mom do?
Mom was her like Jaden was.
Track star, huh?
Went to, I think, Miami of Ohio.
Yes, that's right, Miami of Ohio.
And that's where, I think that's where the dad went too. But yeah, the dad ended
Red
up-
Hawks. Aren't they the Red Hawks? Is that right? Miami of Ohio? Yeah, Red Hawks. 3:56 to go, 18-9. Let me get my scoreboard fixed for y'all. There we go.
Nice.
Sam's on the shot, no good. Bella gets her own rebound, kick out, 3 on the reload. Can't give them that. Sarah Larson for 3. Those reloads are killers, Coach. Absolute killers.
Exactly.
Kennedy on the drive, and she's fouled on the floor. It'll be the 4th team foul on Arrowhead, already 8 on DSHA. It's 21-9 Arrowhead with 3:33 to go.
Arrowhead shot 11 free throws already. DSHA has nothing today.
Arrowhead shot 11 free throws in the first half, Coach. DSHA has yet to go to the free throw line.
Well, Harper has a little to do with that.
She does. 3:20 to go, first half. Kennedy going to try her luck on Harp. No luck to be found on Big Harp. 3:12 remaining. Here's Bella Sands. A little wild on the dribble. Got it under control. 3-pointer. Nope. Rebound. DSHA. Katie O'Brien on the rebound. Yeah, she's got that Jaden red hair. I see that already.
Oh yeah.
Nice
She's
pass. And basket and foul. MJ for 2.
Well, that is.
Fouls on
They get the ball
Arrowhead
in the
number
middle.
15.
That's when
Russell.
the
That is
Badgers
her
can
first.
hit the post
Team's
and
fifth.
flashing from the short
Line
corner.
shooting 1.
And they've missed
Jensen.
3 or 4 of those already in this game, and Jensen made this one.
Jensen, 50% from the free throw line this year, 9 of 18. She'll get 1. And no good. Rebound, Dashers. Curry on the rebound. Capper will take it from long distance. Emily Capper for 3. That time Cap got on track there, Coach. You knew that was coming, just didn't know when.
Correct.
There it is again. We're entering the orange zone now on the correctometer.
Under over 12.
It's not looking good, Coach. It's not looking good. 21-14. Now all of our fans are going to give you a hard time about that from now on. Whenever they watch, they're going to look at the correctometer from now on.
Nothing wrong with that. I was going to say, Capper is shooting from the 43%.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Why doesn't she take more?
That was her first one today.
That's her first attempt of the day. Why is that? She ought to be lighting it up out there.
I think this is just my humble opinion. Cap's never said this to me, but Cap is more of a playmaker than a scorer.
Yeah, I get that, but when you got a dead eye like that, I mean, you got to help the team and you got to hit those things.
Right.
Or at least, get some shots up for the season. Capper, just looking at her numbers here, only 22 attempts for 3. Got to have more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 a game.
Right. She's their main punter, and she tries to get everybody involved.
Yeah, I get that, but you gotta find some looks for her and give her some opportunities to score more. She needs to score more points. And foul. Easy for me to say, as always, Coach, I've never made a mistake in coaching, so I'm pretty much perfect.
I wish I could say that, but up here I can.
Up here, you're flawless. 23-14 up in the ivory tower that we live in.
Right.
Down on the ground, meanwhile, the two young men down there, that's a whole different story. That's hard work, man. I could never do what they do. But I sure can admire it. I sure can respect it.
Well, exactly. And in their world, they're making split second decisions. I'm sorry. It's easy for people up here in the bleachers that double guess that.
You bet. Yeah, that's easy to do.
Right.
Capper leads DSHA with 5 points. Frincel leads Arrowhead.
1:59 to go. We're going to take a quick break and be back here watching W7 Live. Happy holidays. Germantown Hortonville live tomorrow on W7. 1:30 tip-off will be online 1:15. Coach G's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Ed Rowley's going to be there. Ryan Ellerbush is going to be there. I mean, it's a who's who of W7. We just got to kidnap Swab and get him up there. Then we got the whole crew.
That would be awesome. Well, I thought Germantown's played a great non-conference schedule.
Yes.
Hortonville. And then you talk about their conference with
the Fox.
Kimberly.
I'll tell you what, I get everybody thinks the GNC is like the best conference, and it's a really good conference. But I'm going to tell you right now, the best conference in the state is the Fox Valley Association. Anybody says differently, I mean, that's totally your opinion, but I don't agree. The FVA has got to be the best conference.
And I would argue with that. I mean, those are the two premier conferences.
Kimberly beat Appleton East by 20 points last night, 77-57. And I watched Appleton East, and they were world beaters. They beat Hortonville by 15.
Right.
And here's what's even crazier. Notre Dame beat Appleton East and Hortonville by 15, and they beat KM last night by 8, but it was double digits with about 3 minutes to go, and KM kind of sliced it down a little bit, but Sarah Rohde is talk about elite coaches. Sarah Rohde got it figured out at Notre Dame. She's doing a great job. Samuel Pitchka, fantastic player up there, just hit her 1,000-point mark this last week. So love Notre Dame. That's a great team.
Oh, and the Notre Dame head coach is a great
Sarah.
coach.
Yeah, Sarah. Yep.
But again, that conference is loaded.
It is. Well, they're in the Fox River Classic, the FRCC. But they do play a lot of FVA teams, and they beat two of the best that happen to use in Hortonville.
Right.
Right now, I got to say, if somebody were to ask me a straw poll for Division I think anybody's going to have a hard time beating Kimberly. They are solid. Now, the good news is they don't have Kyla Dunaway, who's 6'5". She decided to play volleyball full time instead of basketball, which every coach in every basketball coach in the state of Wisconsin ought to say their prayers at night and thank God for that. That team would have been unstoppable with Kyla there.
Right.
Knocked away. Here come the Dashers. 2-on-1. Kepper.
Nice pass.
A little late on that pass.
Yep.
Holmes and one. Kennedy Holmes. Coach, I would have liked to see a little more fan out on that break coming down, a little more spacing, make the defender commit one way or the other, because she kind of played the middle of the field and ran it all the way down to the end.
Yeah, the defender did what she's taught: get to the basket and make them come to you. The offense is supposed to widen out.
Kennedy on the free throw, got it.
It's 5 for her.
5 points for Kennedy Holmes. Nice little run for the Dashers, 24-19. It's a 10-3 run for DSHA with 1:07 to go first half. Pull up, shot, got it. Bella Sams, 7 points for Bella.
But if you watch that goal, Arrowhead had a girl in the corner, and she pulled up for the jump shot and hit it, but she also had a kid in the corner.
Yeah.
Going back to Kimberly, coach, if I'm not mistaken, Gary, the winner of the Dasher sectional plays the winner of that in the first game
it's
of
ridiculous.
the tournament.
3-point shot off the mark, rebound, Arrowhead. 38 seconds to go first half. We were supposed to be in Mishicot tonight for Mishicot Manitowoc Lutheran. We're not going to make that due to just some scheduling issues, so apologize for that. But we'll get up to Michigan soon for another game up there.
She does that a lot, but gets away with it.
Second foul on Elena Harper. Reminder, coming up at halftime, Caitlin Harper is going to be up in the box here with us. We're going to talk some California Baptist women's basketball and just about college women's basketball in general. So if you're an aspiring college player, you'll want to be here for that and hear some words of wisdom from Caitlin.
That'll be some good words.
Yeah. 28 seconds to go first half, 26-19. Let's get you in the, the Dashers kind of meet out at on the floor. And we're going to get Coach Hendricks' mic fixed at halftime, so we'll have some of Coach Hendricks mic'd up. I'm just teasing it now. I'm just like, it's coming up. Just hang in there. Don't go away, because you never know when it's going to happen. That's why I keep our viewers hostage that way.
That's a good thing. And the other thing to that is the chess game doesn't really start till the second half.
So you get bored in the first half. You're like, oh yeah, whatever.
Right. So you'll get to see Coach Hendricks' knowledge of the game in the second half.
26-19, 24 seconds to go. Pick out MJ for three. No good, just off the mark. 18 seconds, a little early on that shot. I think Coach maybe going to give Arrowhead a shot here to extend the lead before the break. 10 seconds. Sam's, skip, three, boom. Got it right on cue. Sarah Larson drains the three, and we go to the half. It's Arrowhead 29, DSHA 19. We'll take a break. We'll get Harp up here and talk some women's basketball. Stick with us. We're not going anywhere. We'll be right back. W7, we are back live with our special halftime guest. It is Caitlin Harper, alumni, class of what year, Caitlin, remind me? 2018 from Arrowhead, now at California Baptist. Caitlin, thanks for making a couple minutes to come hang out with us and talk basketball. You betcha. So, first of all, thoughts on the first half? I probably sound a little biased here, but I thought Elena sure played a really good first half, and she's a real force inside.
Yeah, it's really fun when I get to come and watch her play because I don't get to often. She's doing a great job, especially on defense. I think she just brings that presence on defense.
No doubt about it.
She's hard to get shots off.
Yeah, she is.
She's down there.
Well, and you can see, I mean, the defense, I mean, it's just her down there alone. Everybody else is spread out because she covers so much ground and because she's such a threat. I mean, nobody wants to go in and take her on, which, I mean, I sure wouldn't want to.
I know.
How are things for you at California Baptist? Are you a sophomore? Is that right?
I'm
Junior?
a redshirt sophomore.
Redshirt sophomore. So
Yeah.
this is your third year
Yeah.
at California Baptist. How do you like it there? I mean, it's California, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, the weather is great. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've had the privilege to meet a lot of people from around the world. Our team is
Isn't that
very
great?
global, so that's very interesting just to like meet people from everywhere.
What's that do for you, Caitlin? I mean, that's such a good. This is non-basketball, but what's that do for you? Do you think? How does that help you get in that kind of experience?
You know, I think it kind of just allows me to kind of get out of the Midwest area.
Yeah.
See a different. I mean, California is a different culture in its own, but to have people from Spain and France and Australia and just see like what they've been through, what they bring to the team, it's been a blessing really to.
That's great.
To know these people.
And just the opportunity to learn about other cultures, to know how they do things, and you know, we all think our way is the only way, but it isn't. And that exposure really opens your mind to different things. So I think that's great that you're experiencing that. How's your team? What's your guys' status as far as playing basketball this year?
Yeah, so we have actually been really blessed to be able to play 8 games so far.
Wow.
We're 8-0 right now
Woo!
in non-conference.
8-0.
Yeah, so we played quite a few games compared to teams that in our conference, just because we've been lucky with the COVID stuff. So we finished our non-conference, and then we have our first conference game next week.
Fantastic. Now, what's the conference are you in? What's the name of the conference?
We're in the Western Athletic Conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow, that's a pretty big conference. That's good. That's
yeah,
great.
It's kind of all over the place. We actually come to Chicago State.
Oh sure. Yeah. Right.
There's some in Texas, Seattle, so it's kind of all over the map.
A lot of traveling,
yeah.
huh? That's not a bad thing either,
no,
right?
Actually,
it's probably like
enjoy
that.
It. Yeah.
How's mom and dad think about you being out in California? They like it?
Yeah, I think
they
like
miss
to
you
come
though.
visit.
I bet they. Oh yeah, that's a good point. They're not going to move out there now,
Yeah,
are they? 'Cause
no.
Elena has to stay here until she graduates, right? I mean, there's no doubt about that. Is she going to come out there to go to school? Do you think, or is she still looking around?
I have no idea. She's still looking around right now.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Well, speaking of kids coming out there, you're going to get 2 big names from around here next year. Now, you got to promise me you're going to keep an eye on these 2 for us
I will try.
they're wild kids. Number one, so Jalen Acker from Germantown and Mia Morrell from Madison Memorial. They're two great friends of ours, and they're going to bring a lot to your guys' team.
Yes, I'm very excited to get them out there. I've seen a lot of what they do in high school and AAU, and I'm just really excited for them to come out there and contribute in big ways.
Jay had 6 threes last night against
Yeah, I
Iguanago.
watched it.
Oh, you watched W7? See
Yeah,
that?
of
See,
course.
Caitlin? See, that's why we love Caitlin Harper.
This is
She
how I
watches
keep
our
up
stuff.
with the high school
Love it,
sports.
love it. So that was my next question, because I do know that you watch some of our stuff. I mean, what's that like being out there, being able to watch, games from and seeing kids that you know?
Yeah.
What's that do for you?
It's so cool because like I'll turn on my sister's game and my roommates will be like, "Is that a high school game being broadcasted with an announcer?" And they just think it's the craziest thing, but it's so nice to be able to see not only my sister play, but all these kids that I know, and like to watch Jalen and Mia when they're going to be out there next year. It's just that cool opportunity to
That's awesome.
watch them here.
Well, that's great. I appreciate your support and appreciate you watching us. That's great. That's what we love the most is the kids that after they graduate, and we hear this all the time, is how much they appreciate being able to stay in touch with what's going on with their former teammates and with their school and stuff like that. So we always like that just because we hope to give them a link back to coming back home whenever they want to.
It does
So
for sure.
because you get homesick, I mean, you miss home sometimes, and being able to turn on the internet and watch Arrowhead and whoever, I mean, it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
So.
kind of brings you back for a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hey, Caitlin Harper, want to thank you for your time this afternoon, and great to see you. I kind of stalked Caitlin when she came in. I saw her come in. I'm like, I think that's Harper. We got to get her up here. But appreciate you coming up, and good luck with the rest of your season this year. Keep an eye on those 2 monkeys coming out next year. They're going to be trouble. Hey, last question. Now, I have not prepped Caitlin for this question, so we're going to see. We're going to really put Caitlin to the test here. See if she knows the answer to this. Are you ready, Caitlin?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. So Caitlin Harper, our halftime guest. Caitlin, everything W7 does, we do for who?
For the girls.
Huge. I did not prep her at all. She knew that out of the gate. Love it. Hey, you've been watching W7 halftime. We'll be back with the second half. Live from Arrowhead. We'll be right back.
trying to push.
29-19, second half just underway. Big thanks to Caitlin Harper. Was she a great coach or what?
She was great.
She was fantastic. We got the first half numbers for you, provided by the one and only Ed Swab. We're going to call him Mr. Stats from now on. 29-19, 17:36 to go. I'm going to get the scoreboard updated with second half.
The Dashers in zone starting the second half.
Phoebe Frenzel, 31-19 Arrowhead. First half numbers, first for DSHA. Drive into the lane, up and no good, rebound Hart. Emily Capper, 5 points. Kennedy Holmes with 5. Allie Tim with 4. Curry with 3. Jensen with 2. Hanson for 3. Bella Sams on the assist. 34-19. Big start for the Warhawks in the second half.
Like I always say, the first 3 to 4 minutes of the half are huge. Arrowhead's come out with some fire and intensity.
Shot no good. Rebound Harper. 16:23 to go first half. Kennedy Holmes also had 5 rebounds for the Dashers. Curry had 1 and an assist. And then 1 assist also for LD and 3 rebounds. Overall, 7 of 31 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, and 3 of 4 from the line. Those are tough numbers in the first half.
Especially when you're missing one of your better players.
16-11 to go, second half, 34-19. Yep, no Alexa directly today for DSHA, averaging 17 a game. Alexa, if you're watching, your teammates miss you. Under 16 to go. Cat for 2. 34-21 for Arrowhead. Leading scorer Phoebe Frenzel, 8 points and 3 rebounds. Sarah Larson, 7 points and 2 assists. Caitlin Harper, 5 points and 10 rebounds. Bella Sams, 7 points and 3 rebounds. And Jenna Erickson with 2 points. Overall, 9 of 23 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and 8 of 13 from the line for Arrowhead. Those stats courtesy of Mr. Stats, Ed Swab. 15:27 to go, second half, 34-21. Warhawks by 13. When we get to the 14-minute mark, we're going to stop calling the game and we're going to give you 2 minutes of uncut, unfiltered, raw audio from Coach Brian Hendricks of the DSHA Dashers. So we'll be quiet and let Coach Hendricks talk, and you'll be able to hear and see live from the floor. 15:03 to go, so we get to the 14-minute mark. We'll do that at 36-21. Warhawks by 15. And he's got I told him, I said, it's a good thing we didn't have you mic'd up for the first half. He's like, you didn't? Because I was behaving myself then. I said, well, don't do that. Under 15 minutes to go, 36-21. DSHA trailing Arrowhead. Tell you what, Coach, this Arrowhead team's going to be a sleeper in the postseason. It's hard to believe Arrowhead can sneak up on anybody, but I still think that they still will. I think they're still under the radar right now.
I agree. They are going to be tough.
Shot no good. Cap on the rebound. She's so tough. Emily Capper, I mean, she's such a wiry little thing, but she's so tough. I love her toughness. I just love it.
I do too.
When you guys, when you were coaching last year, when you guys played Watertown in that regional final, and I got the chance to watch the overtime, and when I got there, Coach let me go in the training room with the girls, and Capper had a black eye. I mean, like a really black eye. And what's her name? The girl who graduated last year. She's a nursing. No, she's a nursing now. Riley Honkamp. Riley was taking care of her in the training room, but Cap had a big black eye. She was laughing about it. LD on the block and foul.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
that night.
Yeah.
You were in the training room with the girls.
Yes, I was. Coach Hendricks let me come in and just hang out with the kids after they won that big overtime game and do some filming of them, and we get to post some of that stuff. And
Third foul and LD.
third foul on DeStefanis, and coaches, you know, I mean, without the access the coaches give us, we're not going to they don't support what we're doing. We wouldn't do it because we need that access, and then we wouldn't bring the kids, we wouldn't bring the game and the kids to life.
Correct. And the girls love it.
Yeah.
You know, they do. And so do the parents.
37-21, 38-21. Well, I always think that it gives people a little more of a wider view of what really goes on, because it's more than what you just see, you know, on the floor during the game. And there's a lot of stuff that these guys manage.
Oh, exactly.
12 points for Phoebe Frenzel. We're at the 14-minute mark, so we're going to, you're actually going to hear me not talk for like 2 minutes, if you can believe it. Here we go. Here's Coach Hendricks mic'd up on W7. Here we go.
Calls on number 25, DSHA's Emily Capper. That is her second personal foul. Team's third. On the line shooting 2, Elena Harper. Basket good by Sarah Larson.
Good stuff, huh, Coach?
It is.
42-21, 13-17 to go. We'll do another segment in the last 10 minutes, but wanted to give you just a feel for, you know, what these guys do. It's more than just, you know, yelling at kids. I mean, there's a lot that goes into this stuff. You gotta yell at officials. I mean, that's a full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even ask Whitty, but I thought about it. But I figured I'd let everybody see Hendricks and see what's involved in them. We'll maybe get some people to sign up that want to do it. I asked Liebel the other day. She's like, I don't know.
Gary, I can still,
You know, it'd been nice
still
to,
hear
if we could have
coaching.
mic'd them both up. Could you imagine if we mic'd them both up for a little bit?
Yeah, right.
That would be good.
And we can do that. We did that for volleyball last year. 42-21. Capper is fouled.
Harper's third.
That's 3 on Harp.
Fouls on Arrowhead's number 34, Elena Harper. That's her third personal foul. Team second. On line shooting 2, Emily Capper.
So Cap to the line. 13 of 19, 68.4% for Capper. It's the first one, got it.
Eight right now for Capper, leading scorer for DSHA.
Nine points for Capper. Leading scorer.
Steal, Capper with a steal.
(42-23).
What's helping Arrowhead is Harper is defensively, she's getting all the rebounds.
Yeah.
The Dashes are getting one shot, and then Arrowhead's off to the races.
Frenzel for 2 feeds. Nice move by Phoebe.
Full time.
44-23.
14 for Frenzel.
14 for Phoebe Frenzel. Let's go back to Coach Hendricks. Here we go.
Can't hear him now.
Yeah.
There you go. And yep, I can hear him. Gary or Ron, when you come back to Ron's point, Harper has 7 rebounds, assists, half 17 for the game.
Audio problems.
Offensive foul by Bella Sam's Arrowhead. That is her second personal foul. Team foul.
Okay, back live. We had some audio issues. I think I've got it figured out. So let me try again, see if we can give you Coach Hendricks. Here he is.
Well, it's going to be a shot. We get that deep. Come here. Shoot that. That's the little 5-footer. You hit that. Okay? You're good enough to shoot it. Hey, come here. Okay? The goal's still 10 with 7 minutes left. Okay? It's not undoable. All right? Double fist. Let's keep trying to speed him up and turn it over. Okay? Offensively, much better staying low in those last 2 possessions. We should have gotten 2 good shots off it. Okay? We're good. I promise you we're good. This is our chance to make a big run. All right? I'll make you do it. If you guys got it in you, I will ride with you until you literally can't go anymore. I'm trusting you 5. Let's go.
Coach,
Yes.
on a make, can we get the ball right up, get it in so we can go?
On their score, yes, yeah, it's got to be quick. Yeah.
Also, she's in, but can I screen her out to take a 3?
Yes, absolutely you can. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Dashers on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dashers.
She's fine.
Let's go, guys. We got it.
46-23 with 11:36 to go, second half. I mean, coach, it sounds like the goal is to get the lead down to 10 points. It's 23 right now, and he says it's still doable.
Right. And that's what you need to do. You need to set little goals, and then when you get to 10, then you're going to want to do it to 5. And there's a positive out of that.
Capper on the basket, 46-25. Pass inside, Harp for 2. I would do that every single time. That's all I would do. There's no defense against it.
There's no answer against her.
48-25.
There it is again. One shot, and
they get one look, and that's it. That's all they're going to get.
And think of the pressure that is on the team, on the Dashers right now. You get one shot, and that's it.
48-25, 10:47 to go in the second half. 23-point lead for Arrowhead.
Both coaches are still coaching the game.
You betcha. 10:40 to go. Spin move. 3 seconds on Harp. Can't camp in there, Harper.
She's saying, I own the paint.
Come on, Harp. Go play nice. 48-25, 10:35 to go, second half. And now we're going to have a double dribble.
Well, Holmes was on the attack there, but Harper shows up, and it's like, whoop, I think I'm going to think about it.
Yeah. Well, can't say that I hardly blame her.
No, exactly.
Arrowhead with the ball and the lead, 48-25 with 10:27 to go, second half.
Abby Jones is covering Harper, or was.
Pass, kick, 3, no. Tim tried to go up there with Harp and didn't happen.
Didn't get the best of it.
Kennedy Holmes takes it to the rack. 48-27. We're going to go back to Coach Hendricks in just a minute. 48-27, 9:52 to go, second half. We've got him mic'd up, the head coach of DSHA. Nice drive. Oh, blocked by Tim, but a foul.
Tim's is hurt too. Hit her hip.
I'll tell you what, you play Arrowhead, I mean, you're gonna get bumps and bruises out of that game.
Exactly.
And they're turning out the lights on us, Coach. I guess the party's over. The lights are off. Well, it's now W7 after hours, I guess.
There we go.
We turn the filters off now.
Excellent.
9:42 to go, 48-27. First free throw in and good.
Katie O and Caitlin O'Brien in the game.
Tim and Holmes, the two freshies, out. Second free throw is no good. Capper on the rebound. 49-27, 22-point lead for Arrowhead, 9:33 to go. Feed inside, Capper, nobody there. Cap puts it in.
Capper's their only offense at the moment.
Yep. 49-29. Good pass. Shot no good. Rebound.
Jones.
Ashley Jones. At the 8-minute mark, we'll go back on Coach Hendricks. There's 9:01 to go, second half. Knocked out of bounds. Actually, it's going to be Arrowhead ball. $8:59 remaining, 49-29. Arrowhead with the lead and the ball. Stolen.
Katie O.
Laughlin on the steal. Now here we go. Here comes the Dashers. Chance to cut this thing under 20. Pass inside. Kick out. Oh, tough pass. Intercepted. Phoebes on the bounce pass. Got it. Phoebes to Hansen for 2. 51-29. Arrowhead by 22. She is so good, Coach. Phoebe Frenzel is just such a baller.
Agreed. I mean, I thought she was a leading scorer in the Germantown game.
She's a beast, man. She's a player. 51-29, 8:13 remaining.
If I'm not mistaken, she's going D2 somewhere in Minnesota,
yes. Right? 3, no good. Guess who? Harp on the rebound, up and in. It's Caitlin. Elena Harper for 2.
She's the difference in this game.
She is. Here we go. Here's Coach Hendricks on W7 Live, mic'd up.
LD, just LD, shoot the jumper. X box, X box, X box. Good kick, there you go. There we go. Finish. Good boy, LD. Come on. Good job, Kipper. Up! Get up, Kaylin. Get up, Kaylin. Katie, get in front. Katie, get in front. Oh, come on.
Fouls on DSHA's number 20, Caitlin Laughlin. That is her 3rd personal foul, team 6. Timeout, Arrowhead High School.
Here we go. Come on. All right. Do you want to roll over and quit, or do you want to play?
Let's go.
Prove it. We have every opportunity right now to roll over and be done. Or you could take the last 7.5 minutes and get better and take it to a really good team that we're going to have to go see in a sectional. What is it going to be? I can't decide. Are we going to roll over and quit, or are we going to come back and be the Dashers that we've seen early in this year?
We're going to play.
Let's go be us.
Come on, guys. Dashers on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dashers.
Well, big thanks to Brian Hendricks for wearing a mic for us today, and I think a lot of insight there, Coach.
Oh, yeah, and he's right in what he just said in the last timeout. It's about pride, and it's about them playing them again in the sectionals.
Yep. 7:10 remaining, 53-31 in favor of Arrowhead, and
KDO with a foul.
Foul on the Dashers. 4th foul on KDO, and bonus for the Warhawks. Free throw is good.
Jensen in the game.
Mia Jensen in for
KDO.
Leading scorers in this game, Phoebe Frenzel, 14 points. Sarah Larson with 12, and Elena Harper with 10. Elena Harper has 20 rebounds.
And
you heard that right, 20.
Yeah. And she's just shut down the inside game. You know, anybody gets close. Ooh.
Capper has 15 points for DSHA and 5 rebounds for Cap. 6:57 to go. Coach, what I worry about there in the last 7 minutes is unnecessary injuries. This is a dangerous time, especially we get 2 physical teams that are playing hard, and this is where I worry about injuries coming into play.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. You still got to play.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But it's, you look at Coach Witt. He can't call the dogs off.
No. Nor should he.
And Coach Hendricks still wants his kids to play hard and do something.
Bella Sams has had such a nice game tonight. 9 points for Sams. she was a spark plug in that first half that really got this offense up and going. Bella, a couple big baskets and some really nice passing as well.
Exactly.
Turnover, and it'll be Dasher ball. 56-31.
But just see how Arrowhead extends their zone because of Harper. Harper, nobody comes into the paint to help. Harper takes care of everything.
21 rebounds.
And the other 4 just play outside.
6:05 remaining, 56-31. Biggest lead of the day for Arrowhead, 25 points. And, Coach, I would say DSHA is getting a big slice of humble pie right now.
Oh, I agree. And again, I think it all goes to Harper. I mean, Coach Witt has the luxury of extending his defensive zone.
Harper almost drained a 3.
He can. Coach Witt can extend his zone to take the shooters away, and Harper just takes care of everything in the middle.
Dashers are getting tired. I can see that. Getting back every time. It's getting slower and slower on the trips back.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember the last time. It's been a long time that the Dashers have scored only 31 points.
Yeah, well, credit to Arrowhead defense, especially Elena Harper, but those guards have played super well too. Sams and Frenzel.
Well, right.
Team effort. I mean, Harp's a big part of it, but she's got plenty of help.
Correct. I mean, the guards for Arrowhead have handled the full court press the whole game.
Yep.
And if the Dashers don't turn over Arrowhead, it's a tough game because of the aircraft carrier, to say, in the middle.
Yeah. 57-31.
She hit her second one too, Coach.
58-31.
She's a 75% free throw shooter, Harper. So not only are you a stud, you can shoot.
Yeah, pick your poison.
Throws. Yeah.
7 of 12 tonight from the line.
But if you look at their
nice
pass.
Up and under, no good. That's great rebound
by O'Brien.
That's Ashley Jones, isn't it? No, it's O'Brien. Katie O'Brien.
She's athletic as
heck. She is so athletic. Holy cow. I mean, she just thought that was nothing.
Right.
She's got to bring more of that to the game. I mean, don't leave any in the bag.
Exactly. I mean, she's talented.
There's no question about it. I saw that right there. She's got to do like what Jaden does. I mean, you got to use that talent. It's there. Use it.
Right. And she's a better shooter from the outside than her sister was.
3, got it.
That's her.
Katie O'Brien.
I mean,
good Irish name. I love that. 58-34.
Yeah, she could be a really good player.
What grade is she?
She's a junior. Yeah,
time to get going, Katie.
Yep.
58-34. 4 minutes remaining, second half. Nice back door. Frenzel.
As good as her sister. Timeout. Arrowhead. Full.
Larson on the pass. Coach, they did something that I absolutely love. I've talked about this in broadcasts in the past, but it's such a lost art and a lost thing, which I think is so great, and that is when Frenzel got the pass on that last possession and scored, the first thing she did after she scored, she turned and pointed at Sarah Larson because Sarah gave her the pass. And I wish more teams would do that because as a former player, when way back in the day when I played, there was nothing better than having your teammate point at you for making a nice pass to them or doing something that that helped the team and being recognized by your teammates on the floor. There was nothing better than that.
Exactly, and it's a team game.
Yeah.
I mean, she made a great pass. You made the layup, but you should give her, because if it's not for her pass, you don't get a shot.
And it was so automatic. I mean, Phoebe didn't think about it, didn't have to wonder. I mean, it was immediately after the first, she wheeled and pointed right away. And you know what? It takes half a second to do, but it's something, I mean, I still remember my teammates doing it. That's been 30 years ago. I still remember when they did that, the goosebumps it gave me when that happened.
Well, and I give credit to the girls, but I also give credit to Coach Wade.
That definitely is on the coaches, for sure.
Correct.
That's teaching.
Exactly.
Todd Hansen does a lot of that at KM as well.
Exactly. Well, and so does Matt Stuvey.
Yes.
I mean,
it's a great thing, and I think more teams need to do it, especially the younger coaches. I think it's getting lost, generationally, but I think it's something that needs to stay around. I really do.
Agreed.
Now, Coach Whitty's a young guy, and so, I mean, it's not like it's going away, but we need more of it in girls basketball because it's such a great thing.
Correct. And Coach Whitty's been around for a while, too.
Yeah.
But it is. I mean, it just makes the kids want to play for each other.
It does. It's a bonding thing for teammates beyond measure. 60-34, 3:20 to go. Kennedy Holmes with the ball for the Dashers. One-hand pass. Mia Jensen.
Nice take.
Harp went straight up on that. I'm gonna say that didn't look like a foul to me.
I agree, and I think that's her fourth.
I mean, I guess at some point you got to say, well, hey, let's be fair, and we can't let her get everything. But I mean,
she was straight up and down.
It didn't seem like a foul to me.
Correct.
MJ to the line. First one is good.
I can't say enough positive things about Mia
Jensen.
No,
there's not enough positive things to say. I mean, she's so mature for her age, and I mean, she carries on conversation like she's 30. She's one of those kids that has an old soul.
Right.
She can relate to people older than her without any problem whatsoever, but she can also relate to her peers. I mean, she's really great about that.
And she has a great demeanor with her. I mean, she's always smiling.
Coach Whitty just gave Elena Harper like a high five that I heard from up here. If that tells you what he thought of her game today. I heard that high five from here, the hand slap. I love that.
Oh, yeah. He's got two legitimate players in number 15 and Harper.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to screw up number 15's last name.
Phoebe Frenzel.
Thank you. They've got what it takes to win it.
They do. They definitely do. Don't sleep on the Warhawks, I'm telling you.
Exactly. And they're in a tough conference, too.
Yeah.
The Classic 8's pretty, they're top part of their conference.
It's a little different this year, though, than it's been in the past. You don't have that top-heavy McWanago, Arrowhead, and everybody else.
Right.
But, you got KM up there, and, Economowoc has been playing really well this year. In fact, my neighbor is a freshman on that team. She's the leading scorer on that team.
Oh, wow.
She came and shoveled my driveway for me this morning.
That says a lot about her character.
It says a lot about her parents' character, for sure.
Well, there you go.
Now, we support the local economy. I don't believe in giving these big companies money, but I'll certainly give girls basketball players that want to make a few bucks some money. And mom and dad like it because it gives her some activity and some exercise. And I got it this morning and went out and took the dog out at 6:30. That driveway was clean as a whistle. She'd done it all.
They don't have to go to the weight room today, Coach.
That's right. That's right. Evie was there. Evie and her sister Natalie. Natalie's a junior. Evie's a freshman.
Harper's back in the game.
Hart back in. Stick around for our player of the game coming up right after. It'll be a quick one, and we'll get out of here and let you get on with your night. Reminder, tomorrow, special time. Don't forget this. Write it down. 1:30 start time, 1:15 on air. Germantown at Hortonville. From now on, starting last year and from now on going forward, New Year's Eve day, W7 is the place to be because we're going to have blockbuster games every single year on New Year's Eve in the afternoon.
Well, and last year you had Bayport and DSHA.
Bayport last year.
Which was a good game.
And I already talked to Coach Hendricks today. He wants to set something up again for next year with somebody. So, New Year's Eve day is W7 is the place to be for blockbuster girls basketball. By the way, there's only 3 other games going on in the state tomorrow.
And we got one of them.
And we got the big one.
That is awesome.
I mean, Germantown, Hortonville. I mean, that's going to be a fun one. And we'll get tons of promotions and videos and stuff out over the next 24 hours to remind you in case you forget. But